So we need to organize and start communicate. Lisa Love set yourself straight. Check out the slate we're on the plate. Frisco need to organize and start conceptualize and put the plans in motion so we can start to actualize. Organize. We need to organize. Organization is the key to the building of a station. Organize. It's better to organize. To organize it is the key, just like a proper education. Organize, and make we flex wise. Tell the youth them free with faith from wrong and heal Selassie. Analyze and organize and spiritually mobilize. We need salvation, no need no mansion in the sky. The Morning Stew, Lisa Love, the Groove Master, and Mr. Frisco. Big up 96.5, make me fly. Always make the people organize and centralize and strategically mobilize. Element of surprise. I thought we don't know small fries. Watch the rise. Watch Rastafari get over. Make Babylon turn over. Get run over. Roving with the rover. Organize and centralize. I Selassie.
right. To the Tuesday. That's what it is. Tuesday. Tuesday, Diaz.
You never knew that?
Diaz, is it?
He did not
What
know
the with
that.
you?
Diaz.
Oh, walkabout.
Yes, walkabout. Inspector Gadget.
Walkabout. Morning, everybody.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Not too bad at all, April.
Yeah. April brings me out.
Yes.
Let me say good morning
Yeah.
to Raheem Sakasa. I saw him this morning. Why try to take this
Sakasa?
stupid picture off this thing here? Nobody's going to show that simple picture.
What's that?
Nobody's going to show that.
Get that boy.
Well,
Right. Nobody's going to show that.
that's where you rest?
Yes.
OMG.
Have they shown anything for you or me or him? No.
Too
So
wrong.
no.
My girl, me gotta tell you something.
No.
Hey, I got that motion right now.
no.
I do it, yeah.
Krista, delete it.
I tell you something. Another thing is getting bad.
Yes.
You
Nobody
can't
got
be
time for that.
insecure.
No.
Why are thou so insecure?
Nobody got time for that.
You're not my friend.
Nope, you're not my friend. No, I don't even want this on my
God have
screen.
mercy.
Why?
We have always told people
We don't care.
do what is right.
We don't
Just
care.
because-
Not today.
just
Cesar.
Hey, Lisa,
No.
just come up. You check up. You're hot right now. It's smoking.
I jump out of bed and miss the floor. Yeah.
Try for me.
But
It's smoking groove.
Simple
All
picture
right.
off of
And I had
my
it close to
screen.
one, so I have to go it down.
Yeah, I know, God, you might get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try for me.
If you all,
I beg you
if
to.
you all are that insecure about our stature, I agree with you. If you all are if you all are secure in our standing,
We are-
I completely disagree with you, but
I'm secure in my standing, but I am saying hand wash hand, two hand wash face.
Yes.
When have
I
they
know they wash
ever
nobody's face.
Never.
have they
I know they wash
ever
nobody's
highlighted anything? Why try for me? Sit down. I beg you
You
to.
know they wash
I
nobody's
ain't nice like the
face.
boss.
Yo, that's not like
Sit
the Avengers
yourself
to try
down.
walk around. The Avengers they walk around. Now they admit, all right, the X-Men they out there too. Avengers they think, oh, that only then they both.
I still don't care. I don't care.
Ain't nice like the boss.
Mm.
I'll slap the black off you.
Right.
Make I do it, Lisa do. Yeah.
Hey, we ain't trying to be
Anyway.
friendly.
Nobody got time for
Morning,
that.
anybody.
Yeah, boy,
Good
yes.
morning.
Hey.
That's the first thing I saw when I opened this. No.
And you know something? When I put
Hey,
it,
hey, Jake.
yeah, no, but I tell you something. It shows because we have shown pictures of people that have nothing to do with us, and no problem. But this year one, I don't know. Anyway,
Nope.
watch out. I got a new word. Wait, I think we talked about it already. One Creole word word disappeared until I heard myself say it in my dream last night.
What?
And the
Oh,
word
yeah.
is robble.
Miserable.
Robble.
Miserable.
No, not miserable. The robble where you got the hang off of your shirt collar. Robble is a piece of thread or fabric or material where they hang. And so you got a piece of robble on your shirt sleeves. Body robble there. And it's not rubble, it's robble. So yeah, exactly.
Further on in the news.
You know, I got to tell you this story, man. Yo, you know what I forgot to tell you all about yesterday?
What?
Was the conversion that took place, Frisco. You know how real people always say, real men eat their steak medium rare?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, when Marlon cooked the steak, my cousin Len walked past. So I said, Len, you want your steak manly or punkly? Len said, give me mine, punk my steak. He want full done.
He said he has never had it medium rare like that, but it's good.
Yes,
Yeah, but medium rare.
But the end of the story was when they got it well done, the meat got a little tough.
That's the thing. But that's the entire purpose of it. The entire purpose is.
But the conversion took place The reason why Donna pressure gone to 590 over 2,000, that because Donna sit down there and eat about, I wouldn't say a pound, but I'd say about 14 ounces of steak. And she wasn't eating now the fully cooked one. She was eating the medium rare, as was Lenny. Lenny kept going back and going back, and he said, boy, I can't believe I like the medium rare so much.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's a texture, you know, because
Exactly.
the more you cook it, the tougher you get.
But it was just a little bit chewier than the medium rare. So for me, it was fine. But I prefer mine's a little bit more well done. Like a little bit more.
Yeah, with beef, you either barely cook it or you cook the hell out of it.
Exactly.
But Marlon didn't, honestly, he didn't cook the hell out of it, you know, because there was still a little bit.
No, you can't cook the hell out of it like that.
Because it would have been.
Pressure cooker.
It would have been tough.
You know, a slow cooker or a pressure cooker will party melt away.
It's about 3 minutes on either side with the flame broiling on its bottom.
Right.
But a lot of people got converted. A lot of people got converted to the medium rare.
Yeah, can you put the right salts in it? Yeah, you get that salts burst in the mud with all them juices, baby.
Yes. Yes, definitely.
No, but you could take one nice one of them there and put it in your slow cooker and leave it there. Make it really cook. And boy, you slap that power. Some mashed potatoes and make your...
Of course.
Make your gravy.
Gravy right there.
Either the salt when you get real tender.
Yeah,
you can't mess with it too much. You have to take your what the thing is, spatula,
right.
and bring it up because
it broke up. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to catch it at the right spot, right, and then boy, look at that melt in your mouth, not in your hands. But yeah,
I did that one time with beef playing at the slow cooker, and then I get up like about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I put in carrots and potatoes and like that. And when all of those and the onions and everything, when all of those were ready, I dropped in a little bit of flour.
So thicken it up.
Just thicken up, boy. Mashed potatoes. It was very good. Yo, I had to tell you, we talk about food way too much.
Yeah. Don't come on this man if you talk about that again.
Oh yeah.
I had to tell you.
Yeah, cause I never get on. So.
Well, the boy come up again.
Yes.
Who that?
This boy.
I mean, you know, at least something.
I had to make one yesterday, so I said, you know what, I'll just make two.
That way you make.
The usual.
What, carrot cake?
Yeah, carrot cake. Somebody wanted my carrot cake. So.
Yes, you got the legendary carrot cake.
You got what I need.
People may start to go home when I tell them, but wait, the carrot cake's there. Yes. At least that's tricky, Frisco, because they bring the carrot cake undressed.
Of course.
They bring the carrot cake separately and the cream cheese topping separately. So if you want to go in there, go even dab your finger on the top, you couldn't do it kind of now they put down. What you mean?
Okay.
That's how it is.
Let's try to go on again. First by me.
Oh, for real? We need a new one.
Yes.
I'm sure of it.
April the 1st.
I go on segment where, remember that thing we were talking about the other day? About gardening and like that. I think my vote for the name would be Come Make We Do It, Come Make We Do It, Come Make We Do It, Come Make We Do It. That's it right there. I need a name, Come Make We Do It. I know where the still is. There's some things were very, very relaxing spiritually and very fruitful physically.
Well, we're not supposed to come down with certain things from your house.
You didn't?
No.
We never come with
the pepper plant, the black soil.
As you listen where they say yesterday the pepper plants, we just transplanted some yesterday. But where they say, right? We should have done a thing where as one collective with listeners them, because we're living in a funny time. With listeners them. And we should have walked through one weekly process of growing tomatoes, sweet peppers, okras, things like that, and they were used. And you don't need one lot of yard space. You need 5 or 6 buckets. And you could grow all kind of
They
things.
can stay in the bucket. You'll have to take them out the bucket, or you leave
you
them
could
there.
grow a lot of things, including potatoes. I see we
Mm-hmm.
put down one Irish potato and get like 6 out of the ground. One. So
One was in the fridge that had all sorts of white things coming out of it,
yes,
looking
when they
for.
get them, it will make them look like aliens or
Yeah,
make them
I
look
just
like
dropped it
yeah.
in a thing that I have outside.
Exactly. So the first thing we're gonna do for this week, we're gonna try to get some bucket. We're gonna try to get some
Okay.
bucket.
I need some
And
soil
then
though.
yes, that's the other thing we're gonna do after we get
That's
the
a
bucket. We're
ballet.
gonna try to get
Call
some
it ballet.
soil.
Who that is?
Groove, good ballet.
Satan?
I know, teacher extraordinaire.
Oh.
Teacher got olive.
Oh,
Got olive money.
yes,
Holy grounds.
yes.
Oh yeah.
That's right. You know the dirt. You know the dirt. Follow the dirt.
He lives
That's
far
right.
from where I live, so yeah.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
I'm asking again, when is the National Agriculture and Trade Show?
coming up this year.
Yes, this year.
Okay.
Really,
When is
coming up
Cashew
this year.
Fest? When is Cashew Fest?
May 10th and 11th. So by law, the agriculture show should be before, right?
Right.
That's right. So yeah.
Just checking. I'm just checking.
Oh no, I heard they cancel agriculture show this year, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
for real.
I know.
I hear that.
Yeah. And this is the last Morning Stew show, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. April Fools. Yeah, but when I'm young, we used to got some good April Fools thing, but nowadays we can't do it. I'm gonna put up Trump birthday for today.
Oh gosh,
But,
man.
yeah. That young man that got baptized and is a member of the Queen Street Baptist Church, the same church that was burnt to the ground the other day. So that congregation is going through extreme that
That's
full
a
of
church
fun.
that you know, right?
Yeah. And that's a church. That's a very significant church. That's a very significant church in our history. And that's why you're supposed to show the picture, because no matter what, that's still somebody in our history.
No,
But
sir.
we continue.
Not at all.
All right. I don't worry until birthday. I know quarrel with you.
I don't care.
Yes, I know.
I don't care.
Yeah. I'll tell you something I know you care about.
What? Or
The
who?
lady in an exercise machine.
Huh?
You hear they got lady in an exercise machine?
Oh, yeah.
Lead paint and stuff like that. A whole lot of lead they found. And that's because some countries have strict lead laws and some others don't as much. So they found that a lot of the exercise equipment that was donated to us had lead in it. Yeah. So I don't know. Well, I don't know when I did there sandblast. I mean, what was it? The paint?
It's like, what can you do?
Yeah. Well, if that the paint, then could sandblast there, paint there over.
I think they removed it.
Stop
Yeah.
it then.
But I don't understand how lead is so dangerous, and then people go fishing and get them lead weight, and then they put on lead weight and all kind of thing then they do with lead. But
Oh, snap.
it's a good thing they caught it, and it's a good thing that
They're going to work on it.
they're working on it. They already broadcast it. I don't know, but Shine Body look like a glutton for punishment is all that I could say. Shine said that the reason why he need to take this to court, he said, because of the convention that they did, that he feels was illegal and did not follow the rules. Because of that convention, it caused him and his people to lose some of their seats. So he's trying to say if they could prove that convention was not legal, but again, it's a moot
When
point.
are you gonna give it a rest though?
Yeah, you see, and make I tell you something. When they bring them people in, where they talk like they got marble in their mouth, when talk like this, you know, the big guns they in there. And again, I could see where him to try say is if I could prove, but it won't make a difference. Whether or not you prove anything, it won't make a difference because an election was held.
Right, and you need to respect that.
I agree.
You know,
May
so-
30th, 31st, June 1st. Somebody said that. But yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, I
Say
mean,
what?
yeah, no, I mean, say, I agree.
Show.
May 30th, 31st, and June 1st.
Sure, so Kashif's gone up front again. I mean, yeah, because we used to be front and end, but
Then they had changed it and
then
That's
he jumped
all.
front out, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I heard the guy. I mean, that's I mean, hey, you know what? I don't know. I don't know the way which battle it is. I wouldn't know.
I think that
The more he digs in, the more unpopular he becomes.
Right,
Like,
it's not a good look.
It's
It's just not a good look.
I wouldn't say that the more. I think that the more he digs in, the more unpopular he gets with the people who he's already unpopular with. And I think that the more he digs in, some of the people that he is popular with are starting to feel like, well, put it behind.
It's
put
too
it
much,
behind,
right?
you know?
It's too much. It's too much.
Because as it stands, I believe he now still a member of the executive. Because as one former party leader, I think that qualifies you automatically as a member of the executive. But I tell you, I know our party for no ship where they don't allow me to drink. You know, so if you don't want me, yeah, I don't want to be dead.
Right.
You know, there's a certain thing where you try to. My mother always tell me not try to force yourself in where you think you're not wanted.
Right.
And obviously, for various reasons, it seems like the party has spoken, and resoundingly.
No, he want to control where Hugo Pat do. You can't control him.
Well, no, I don't think.
That's what he said. Hugo Pat no got the right
I
to do this. No, Hugo Pat no got the right to do that.
I don't think that he wanted to control what Hugo Pat did.
No,
What
that's
I
what he
heard-
says.
no,
He
what-
not got the right
Yeah,
to
what?
do it.
No, what I heard him say was what he expected or what he thought would happen. But you can't control where, especially the fact that Hugo Pat won. You know, Hugo Pat won, so he's an elected official. So an unelected official now because Shine didn't win. And again, you know, that my ballet, he didn't win. So he thought that Hugo would hold the fort.
Then he's not then he's not, and then that shows that he's not aware of what's
going on
around him.
Because
you guys
people have
never.
been saying, people have been saying for years that Hugo Pat is the reluctant leader. Hugo Pat, I do you know me ballet, I do with you, but no make I lead. You know, I know I get in there. And that's what it basically is. And Hugo say he wanna bring the party together, and you can't wait until just before the next election to bring the party together.
Exactly.
So I think that Shine said to try work on it because of democracy, because all that is fine. But I don't know, there's a lot of money being spent on foreign lawyers.
Yeah.
How come that man, how come Tracy Lawyer never had on the white thing on the head?
What's that?
Because he don't need to have it on.
Why, but isn't he British?
No, it's on the British Parliament though.
Exactly.
Yes, but they must travel with their white wigs powdered.
No.
White wig.
I say, old bean.
Oh yes.
What are you still there for? What are you fighting for?
I see he was absent from the shindig.
Who that?
Buster
Hyman.
Buster Hyman.
Oh, yes. You see, Buster Hyman is not those British, you know. Yes.
Oh boy.
He's been missing for a minute. How is Buster Foot doing?
Buster Foot.
Yeah, Buster kneecap, bust my shank. Yo, I can tell you something. There's a lot of doctors are good. People need to go to doctors and things. But when I get this cut right away, Donna said, yo, we got to go to the hospital. Yo, I need at least 4 stitches, right? No, I said, I not going no place for 4 stitches. Get the band. Well, anyway, Donna get the band-aid, and Donna cut the band-aid in like some butterfly thing.
Yeah.
And she pulled it up, and then she wrapped it. 2 days, she did that, changed it, and like that. And last night when she took it off, it was closing very well. I have a very good healing metabolism, almost Wolverine-like. Yes. But you know what I did last night? That was every time I sat down. That's why I keep standing up out there that day. And everybody says, "Steve, sit down." When I sat down and get up, oh man, like you can't even straighten up where it hurt so bad. But last night now, and I did bathe last night because I usually only go 3 days without bathe. 2 days might be the max, depending on how I feel, but never 3 days. But anyway, I lay down there and I say, I think I have one antibiotic pill somewhere. And she took off the Band-Aid and she took the antibiotic pill and she scraped it. And she took the powder
put it
and
in there.
put it, and then put a little Band-Aid on it. And I got up this morning, jumped out of bed, forgot that my foot hurt.
Oui.
You know, so I think that the healing factor is good. Yeah, the Mantium is taking over the bone. So yes, everything's fine. Yes.
Yeah, I forget that. You know what? Yeah, I forget that trick there. That's a nice trick. Open the capsule and then sprinkle the...
Yeah, and if you don't have a capsule, you just scrape the
pill
tablet.
itself.
You scrape the tablet, you know, and that worked very, very well. You know, those are simple common sense thing. But yeah, maybe that should be a part of the go to health, you know, where you could do
sprinkle it.
What a home remedy is. Like, if Dr. Fly bites you, you know what are the best Dr. Fly cure if Dr. Fly bites you? Your aloe vera. You broke a piece of aloe vera and you put it there right there on it. Bam, bam, bam.
What if Sunfly bites you?
Sunfly? Well, you just give up on life. You just lay down and give up on life because you can't go nothing but Sunfly. You don't even see them come. You just feel like things they bite you all over the place.
Right.
A Sunfly bite you, that's a place where how you get in there? Yes, you see people that do the pachanga.
Like, what happened there?
That's right.
Jeez.
What, that man catch a Holy Ghost. No, Papa, a Sunfly to catch her. Yeah.
Oh gosh, man.
But yeah, there's a terrible thing going on out there. They said that Mandalay, which was Myanmar's second largest city, was described as a city of gold.
Wow.
Now looks like death. You know.
Wow.
Every place got the city where that a big thing looks like death. Then in Haiti, 5 Haitian gangs storm a town and release 500 inmates from jail. Wow. You see, know that the entire know things get bad. I remember there was a movie that will go down in history that many people don't remember seeing, but this movie was called The Warriors. And the premise behind The Warriors was that one gang leader said, wait a minute. They said the city of New York only have 30,000 cops. And the gangs of New York are 50,000 strong. So he said, let's coagulate together and form one big, and that was the premise of it. And that like what happened at Haiti now. Because if a gang could move into a town and literally, well, you know, a police station, they probably took them from a jail. Whatever. When a gang could take people out of jail, you know that the society is upside down.
Right.
Yeah, that's I think there's an all-out civil war going on there right now. The labels kind of tend to, you know, make it sound not so serious when you use gangs and words like that. But that's a civil war that's going on. You want me to
continue or remind you in 3 days?
That's a what?
Continue, remind you in 3 days.
I didn't even know what's the question.
Let's finish.
Remind me in 3 days. Remind me in 3 days. Remind me in 3 days.
I'm not going to be here, but yeah.
Yeah, group. When they use words like gangs and, you know, that gang make it sound more local, but it's that's a civil war that's going on there. That's two factions. There's always the official side and then there's the rebel side. That's a rebel group. They call it gangs and whatnot. They're fighting for what they believe they fight for.
Now, in a related story, the Haitian police raid gang leader's stronghold in the capital. The government of Haiti says police have launched a large-scale operation in a shantytown controlled by powerful gang leader Jimmy Cherizier, who is widely known as Barbecue.
Yeah.
We spoke about Barbecue before. When they raided Barbecue's house, all they found was sauce, chicken, and ribs.
Another Kenyan police was killed though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which brings the number to 2. One was killed in February. So they, suffered. That's 2 dead.
I wonder why they didn't take the brunt.
Well, I don't know about the brunt, but 2 since...
No, because...
Only 2. I mean, well, I said only 2, but the 2.
Yeah, but what happened, it's funny that the 2 of the same... From the same...
Well, actually, the news never say if any other people were killed. Other Haitian forces were killed. The news just say Kenyan police was killed in the back and forth. So 800 were deployed. So there's 800 there, along with some security forces from El Salvador, Jamaica, Bahamas, Guatemala.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. If somebody had gotten killed from one of those places, we would have heard. Right now.
But I don't think they have the numbers. I don't think they have the numbers where the Kenyans have.
Okay.
Yeah, from all the international forces that are in Haiti, we know that 2 Kenyans so far have died. We don't know about any other.
We haven't heard of any other.
No other outside. I'm sure inside they've suffered losses on either side.
No.
But yeah, I mean, so again, they're labeling the gang labeling. They have to and it's intentional. It's not that past gang. That gang make it sound like gang fight for turf.
Yeah, you can sound like gang now at least small.
So even if they're not a gang, they're not a gang now. They're not rebel forces. They try to overthrow the powers that be.
Right.
I don't say that a good thing or a bad thing. I just say what it is. That's what people are saying.
That's what you're saying.
But Casale said it looked like one teenager with your haircut.
He missed it, huh?
Where's Casale Mede?
Right, he missed it.
Yes.
We made a Casale for the last 2 months. Where was you? Where was you since the ball head challenge?
Where have
he
you
was
been?
Listening. That doesn't mean he was watching.
Yes. All right. So
I see some people got something like some power sander when they sand their foot bottom with.
Oh yeah.
And the amount of thing where the people they get up at their foot, you'd have figured that they beard pan them back. Because there ain't no way you could get that much build up and gunk on your foot. And you bathe every day.
Yeah, but bathe every day, not touch your foot.
Shed, yeah.
But then the bathe.
Nobody scrub if you scrub your foot, you have to go do
a pedicure.
Pedicure every so often. If you know to do pedicures, you are gotta build up regardless.
No, okay. You see, I can tell you something with that. That's why. I build my bathtub. I don't got a tub.
Well, if you put something, if you scrape your foot bottom in there, that's nice for you.
Yes,
you can do that.
One thing that you can just go in there and rub your foot pan.
Well, not you do that, but everybody, majority of people don't have that.
I see a time when they do some toenail, and Dan asked me for my power grinder. When she started to grind this girl's foot, my boy.
But if you realize that build up there, that's a serious thing. That build up there. That build up, if you know, that's why it's important if you do a leave pedicure.
Do your pedicure ever so often.
Yeah. And I don't do it every so often, so I could tell you. So like,
you need to do
that skin build up there get thick.
Then it cracks.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, man.
Well, that's severe cases, but I mean, you gotta pull out your sanda, Melly boy.
Not a sanda.
Ras Buck strikes again.
My Ras, yes. Good morning. Doing some self-care.
Self-care, no?
Of course, that's what he does.
Oh, Ras Buck we're back in at the day that I call it scissors batty.
Listen.
What? Yes, you got scissors batty.
Listen.
I got in the back and I get in the hammock. And when I get in the hammock, I hear creak. And I looked up and I see a hole in the hammock. And I say,
The hole was there
babes,
before.
I said the hammock the rip. He said, oh yeah, he said yesterday in time Buck me to get out of the hammock. He said some part of his pants get caught in it. He said he never say I'm with the drawers wrong your ankle. You know, he jump out of the hammock. So anyway, yeah. Buck
I will
that.
slap you. That never happened.
Yes.
No.
You never see the drawers?
We'll slap you.
What?
Yeah, messenger me right? No, I don't know.
Why that with that, boy?
I got him right here. I told you he's doing some self-care. Didn't I say that?
Oh my God, you need to buy a new foot, Millie, boy.
Boy, the best thing where you do is chop right up on the ankle. Chop right up on the ankle and done.
You need a replacement foot.
Leave him. Y'all jealous.
Anybody doing foot replacement? Yo, I want to ask LeBron or Shaq if you could borrow them foot.
Hush.
Yes.
Hush.
Yeah.
That's
the man
terrible.
foot don't look bad. They only because he two on his foot.
If I never say I two on your foot, then I look so bad, Joe.
Yes. Yeah, if the man never buys, if the man buys never sung so it, I mean sing good.
Listen.
Let's take a break.
I beg you.
Yes.
We'll be back with your old school Tuesday morning stew. Let's do that.
That's right.
That's terrible. Try put up that foot, boy.
Leave him.
When we come back, we're gonna give you.
We're already
10 ways
gone.
I mean, I got it.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
we were
yes.
gone.
You see that? When we come back, we're gonna give you 10 ways on how to avoid being tricked today on April Fool's Day.
Oh, okay.
All right. Old School Tuesday. We back. Lisa Love is in studio, Leo.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Hold on. All right. Sir Groove is in Crooked Tree.
Looking for something.
I don't know where the man they look for, but yeah.
Me don't know.
All aboard. Hey, today Tuesday, right? So.
All day.
Yes, later on, it's freaking Tuesday.
Hey.
Yeah, so I invite all the freaking people for tuning in.
All of y'all.
To the freaking show.
That's what it is.
That's murdered. That's murdered.
She likes it. She likes the freaking.
Yes, so y'all don't forget, right after news, somewhere around 6:30 thereabout. He gets busy early.
Hey.
Of course. Lisa, you have a Friday. What kind of song we play?
Sex tunes. Of course. Would have been sex tunes. Yeah.
Lisa, get the memo.
Of course. Of course.
Oh, it is on.
Sex tunes, baby.
Yes. We pick only the deepest, darkest,
oh boy. It goes
feeling songs.
Oh man. I sent up a picture of Ross Buck foot, and after I sent it up, I realized Ross Buck has sent it too.
You send back the money going foot?
I sent Ross Buck. No.
That's what you get.
Look, I show you the one where I sent.
Why do I got an old school picture?
That's what you get. Boca just sent us that one.
I got the oldest of old school
Good
picture.
morning. Let's see.
Groove, Lisa, tell me if y'all remember this. And I remember when I saw it, I was like, man, okay, that one I haven't seen in a minute.
In a minute, huh?
So, let me lead with that then.
Okay.
I don't know. I wouldn't show that foot nowhere in life. Oh my God. LeBron to that?
Oh gosh.
Buck sent a picture. It's an idiot, boy. Yes.
It's silly.
Yeah. Our streams are down. I check with the webmaster and see if we can
get it back up real
solve
quick.
the problem. Yeah. Right.
Yes, you're on top of it.
Some connectivity apps,
yes,
right?
we are.
Yeah. So.
Yes, we are.
Thanks, Suez. Original Suez.
Hi, Sways.
Hey, Suez, watch out what go on a bell my pan. You can't got them. Anyway, and leave that alone. I left that alone, Suez.
Y'all can't be doing what y'all doing.
I know you're a nice guy.
That's what's
the
up.
nicest of guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me, you done put up the foot already?
Me
No, I think man sure the foot.
All right, so let me lead the old school Tuesday with this one. Where is it?
Let's go.
All right.
We're
this
waiting.
Bad. These are the original old school thing.
Okay.
For when you was a little boy.
Okay. I was never a
When
liquor
I was
boy,
a
but
liquor-
we'll work it out.
But you seriously, sir.
We'll work it out.
Check it.
Let me see.
Bam.
Ah!
Bam. Shout out if y'all remember this. Shout out if y'all had one of these.
Oh, gosh, man.
Huh?
Oh.
Chronoform. Had nothing to do. I wasn't an Autobot nor a Decepticon. That was a chronoform.
I broke my foot. The same day I get it, I broke my foot.
Oh, gosh, man.
I never know how to do it to make it turn into the robot.
Yeah, that this was a wrong for a minute.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, it was.
I remember when you had them digital watch. Oh, man.
You had a watch is like buy you a goal.
Right.
It's like when you go on smartphone and see somebody with an Android. The same kind of feeling. Yes.
You reach.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the epitome of timepiece back then.
Yep.
So you should put up the robot, Christy, darling.
Here's another
The
robot.
cassette, the cassette
there you go.
man. The cassette man. There it is.
Oh, that damn
Oh.
song wave. How they try for jack song
Yes.
wave like that? And kind of cassette man.
That's the cassette
That's
man.
They groove, they just jack song wave. Anybody ever get sued for that?
Yep. I don't know. We have to find
We
out.
don't know.
Isn't that the guy from Megatron?
That's what I said, song wave.
Soundwave.
Oh, that's why he named Songwave?
Yes, it's boy like
So it's
listen.
the cassette man. They put Soundwave. They gave Soundwave that.
Yeah, well, he lived up to his name. Bow time.
About time.
Song wave, yeah. I don't know that one.
Cassette
Yeah.
player.
Yo, but right now,
Uh-huh.
I've been watching these unboxing things on YouTube, and they have some of these rope like Megatron and all of, and these things change from tanks, literally. I mean,
I had
it's
like
amazing.
Voltron, Megatron. I like all of them. I honestly like all of them.
Stop it. You
Stop
like
it?
Powerpuff Girls. I talk no.
The song
Yeah, they
band.
have
No
there's
song
there's
bad.
new generation. There's the ones that you speak to now and they kind of do automatic.
Yeah, and they
transform.
change. They do all kind of nice
And then there's
things.
a new generation Transformers where the transform mechanisms are intricate. Yeah, they all did the
Trying
touch
to
the
get back to
pieces.
transform?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
remember.
because of this new Trump administration, they'll be making no more transforming.
Yeah. Give me another picture, man.
Robots in the sky.
Yeah, bro, that's in.
Nobody did transform. How you mean?
Oh yeah.
Yes, they outlying transgender and transformers
Snap.
and trans fat.
But you know, Transformers
Even the fact.
Yes.
was like old news from Japan
Mm-hmm.
in the 70s
Yeah,
that
because-
they do a reboot.
Yeah.
They built a life size. I don't know if it's Voltron, but a real like 15 stories tall.
Oh, for real.
You know, I mean, yeah, and it begs the question, why? Why? Where?
No, but I mean, before him hit America in the 80s, before Mattel, I mean, look for the new product.
Yeah.
That was a main.
You're seeing your old
stream-
school picture?
Yeah, check it right now. A mainstream thing over the Japan. They watch that like for the 70s,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then
The
just like
whole new
reproduce
anime.
it, rebrand it.
Yeah.
What happened, Pat?
That anime style that everybody
Yeah,
used,
yeah.
that was from way back then.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Because even the American looked Japanese then. Even everybody had like one generic look, you know?
Yeah.
I remember this.
Cool.
It's true.
Did this ever work?
From point A to point B, right there, right where it is.
Yes. No, actually,
No?
you could do that. You could do that across the street. The secret with that is the string has to be tight. The way how they do it, they don't hear nothing. If you pull the string tight, you all could hear what they're saying through the string. One other thing where people, I watched this the other night. I don't know if they have AM antennas anymore. They have a lot of FM antennas, but they used
Call
to have
JC and
AM
ask him; he'll tell you.
Yeah, I think they
We're
still
talking about
have
the
them.
rope.
still- they
We're
still-
talking about
still-
rope in a can. The rope in a can.
Yeah.
That they used to
That
use.
you
Yeah,
would
yeah.
put the hole and tie it, and
I don't know
Yeah.
if that ever worked.
you put it to your ear.
Yeah, it did.
And somebody-
It
Did? The
When
vibration.
somebody have it at their ear and the other person had it at their mouth,
Yeah.
so you're
But
talking
what
to
would it
them,
say
you're
is-
listening.
the way how they are doing it, it work.
But they're pretty close together,
tight.
so
it has to be tight. But
okay. Have you tried it?
Yeah, we used to do that when we were kids. The rope has to be tight.
You're kind of old,
but the other thing is, what want me to say about the AM antennas? That give off a different sort of not electricity. Give off a different sort of wave than the FM antennas. You could touch an FM antenna, but if you could touch an AM antenna, you are dead. And I saw this guy put one hot dog on a stick and touch one AM antenna and cook that hot dog. But not only that, you heard the transmission through the hot dog. The hot dog became a speaker. I couldn't believe that.
Where did you see this?
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
But then I thought about this African guy who said, I could power a car with radio waves just by pulling it out there. And everybody say, you can't just pull that out there. I know a lot of people that say, that dude pull that thing out there, Yes, so very good.
So he did pull it out there, huh?
Yeah, he pulled it out there, man.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole thing. This guy, there's still a big fallout going on with the National Security Advisor of Foreign that had the meeting about bombing the Houthis and invited the media onto the meeting. And when asked, how did that media personnel number get in your phone? Are you having conversations with the media? The guy said, no, I am not. He said, everybody got my number in on their phone with somebody else name on it. He said, and I guess sucked into my phone. That's how the number got there. So the reporter said, well,
I don't have that.
Yeah, me neither. So the reporter asked him, he said, well, how are you going to suck it off? If it got sucked into the phone, how are you going to suck it off? And we still wait for an answer for him. But it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Somebody number not just want to pop up in your phone.
Right.
Well, I know the man had the thing, man. He had it. He had anybody all willy-nilly and had the wrong one.
Yes, but the question is, so I have your number and Lisa number and like we number Marlon Casale because we talk, we deal all the time. So, but I wouldn't have that person number we don't show in on my phone.
Yes.
So if we ever had a meeting and he pop up in at the meeting, that mean I had to have his number in on my phone. So that's what I'm saying, so I believe
he had the number in his phone. He had the number, but he had to wrong somebody.
Right.
Yes, but then they ask him, why would you have the number? Why would you have the number to a known Trump-hating media person?
Well, that's another thing.
That is story.
They should keep that secret because maybe the man may be a mole. Mole.
Exactly.
But not Chimole.
What they blow the man mole cover now the man have.
Not Chimole, just the mole.
Man, they only leak thing all the way. Now they got expose the man. Oh Lord.
They spoil the thing.
You call a mole from Chile?
Chimole.
Yes.
What list?
You need to move that thing from there,
What?
It's this boy.
What?
That foil paper, you need to move it from there.
Try left my file paper alone, right?
Move your foil paper.
Try to come and give a tick back at all.
Not at all.
Is it foil or file?
It's foil.
A foil if you dip on the shine side. If you dip on the rough side, a file.
That's the one good thing right there. I always wonder that. Which part of the foil paper should be out when you cook? The shiny part, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
But then they have this foil paper now. They're coming with a dark patch all the way through. Why?
Okay. Yeah, they're the cheap one.
No, it's not. Because even the expensive one.
That diamond thing too. Yeah, they're expensive, but what happened? Like for some reason, like the middle never cook good. If that may a steak, it may be medium rare.
No, they always ask like, okay, so when you buy a tamales, is the shine part on the outside or the inside?
It's on the outside, I believe.
Yeah, it should be on the outside.
Okay, so what's the significance of is it just for aesthetics or? Is there a purpose?
I think it's not only for aesthetic, it's for looks too. Yes. I think that when you cook your food, you want the shiny, glittering on the outside. The inside.
I think it's just automatic that you would open the foot. You know, you tear off a piece and you turn it over, so the shiny part is on the outside when you fold it over.
You know how I know that I have what you call that thing? ATD, whatever, STD. Whatever it is. ADD, STD.
OCD.
He's got an STD.
OCD, what? Obsessive compulsory.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, like when you put aluminum foil over like one big
STD, you know?
aluminum dish, yes. When you put it over a big aluminum dish, and you know if you tear 2 long piece of foil and you put them together and you fold the middle so that you have one big sheet.
Oh, that's what you do? I never did that.
Yes. Really? Yeah, you put 2 long pieces together and you fold them in like 3/2-inch crimps, and then you open the whole thing and have a big sheet. The thing which could drive me nuts that if I put them together, and then when I open it up, one side shiny and the other side dull, oh Jesus Christ. I have to go take down the whole thing again.
Yeah, I know. Like you say, something wrong, yeah. Yep.
Boy,
No, that's true. Like, yeah.
It's just not right. You're not.
No, but I just think.
So you need to fix it. That's what I'm saying. You just need to fix it.
Yeah, I hate. There are things where
and it's like little things.
Little things, for me.
Right,
like,
and it's like.
I don't risk good at all.
Right,
like,
I can't. I'm not comfortable. I need to go fix it. I just need to go fix it. I just need to fix it.
Like, me can tell you something. Me can tell you it piss me off. When I put my frying pan on the stove to cook, and I put leave it a aisle in the frying pan. Nothing I hate more than when you see the aisle slide over to one side and you realize, oh hell, the stove no level.
Yeah,
no.
Balance it back, sir.
Man. And I do that one day. I'm too lazy to go away the bottom and the tunnel thing and then move the thing there and there. So what I do when the top of the stove on the level, I get one nail and I put it under the next side of the grill. People like lift it up. Yeah, and it worked. So I think I nailed a part of the stove now.
Further on in the news, seems that somebody does not like the commish.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
CEO in the Ministry. Who is the CEO in the new CEO in the Ministry of Home Affairs?
Well, whoever it is,
it's Sharul Carr. Sharul Carr sent a big bad letter to Chester.
It no matter if the car old or new, Frisco.
Saying that you need to function as a caretaker in his post as commissioner during his transition. Well, commissioner says you ain't got no authority. You got no such authority to be sending me no such letter. That is wrong with you.
I have been assigned by the king.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Assigned by the king.
You gonna send me a letter saying what I must do?
Yes.
But why though?
But
why though? Why? What's the purpose of that?
Well, because the commissioner said he want only 3 months transmission thing.
Transition.
Yeah, but still,
Yes, but I hear the commissioner change him out quick, and the commissioner say, he said, I want to get the hell out of here. He said, I make the no, I want to leave as soon as possible.
Well, he said a couple of things. He said that from day one, that they work on some exit package. Well, you know what they talk about. Ching.
That's right.
But yeah, so the CEO, I don't know why the CEO wrote that letter.
Don't know.
I didn't even get it.
To tell him what his job should be in this period. And he says, you ain't got no authority to tell me what I should do.
Or what I should not do. So.
Why BW did do bad?
What is he doing?
Because they have to send a phone for him because the man they use on BlackBerry, and even if they can extend it.
You know the big BlackBerry fail?
It did?
No, the big BlackBerry fail. I should call it big BlackBerry fail.
What happened? They didn't when
Belize.
the change. In Belize, no.
The big BlackBerry fail in Belize was. You remember it? Old School Tuesday. I can remember it. There was the big BlackBerry launch. Old BlackBerry.
As far as I remember, all of BlackBerry's hits were big.
No. the BlackBerry launch. It was
The
a big
phone.
BlackBerry launch in Belize.
Yeah.
A platform from DJ at the time. Right when Android just stepped right in. Android was in, Android was in the process of becoming the thing.
And it came
and the whole BlackBerry platform thing got right down the drain. Like, they took too long to step on it. Everybody made use BlackBerry and the platform.
Yeah.
And then Android came in. Then when Android came in, somebody said, "Oh, make we go on BlackBerry." That was, I don't know how much money get wasted down the drain with that. Right in Belize.
They try to come back, right? Didn't
No,
BlackBerry
they didn't try to come back.
No.
That was it. That got down. Come in and take over. The whole BlackBerry system
everything.
gone down the drain in the
We're
Belize.
showing a BlackBerry right
because,
now.
they take too long for me step on it.
That's BW's BlackBerry.
That BW BlackBerry way to use right now, and that look like somebody step on it for true.
Even BlackBerry forced to use. There are BlackBerry Android phones now. But
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. I thought that BlackBerry, I heard like they made a comeback. I was just gonna.
Yeah, the phones gone down the drain. Just like what's the other brand? What's the name of that brand?
No.
Nokia?
No, Nokia. The one that was popular when the Android just came in. Oh hell. Durable phones.
Nokia.
They were heavy. Oh
Sure,
man.
that is Nokia.
Come on, my stewards, help me
No,
out.
not Motorola.
No, Nokia. That's not Motorola. It came in. It was Android. But they fell by the wayside.
We don't remember right now.
It says in 2025, BlackBerry Limited is focusing on the relaunch of its QNX brand, formerly known as the BlackBerry LOT, to reinforce its reinforce. You mean for build back? And I got no leadership.
They've made several attempts to come back in, but Samsung.
But you know what? Yeah, I don't know a tech geek, but I heard talk that when BlackBerry was in a prime, when Barack Obama was seen using his BlackBerry kind of thing, there was a change coming on with phones that BlackBerry didn't follow. Same thing happened to Nokia. They said Nokia was so firm in their leadership that they didn't think that they had to adjust to become like a smartphone or nothing like that. And even Nokia now, they come back hard. And
their shares in the market small. Come back. They could try come back. They learn several things, but nah.
So what would you say are at least two at the top?
The Google Pixel, the Samsung and Apple.
Okay.
Then they're three top leaders.
Google Pixel?
They control the market, yeah.
Yeah.
And they have half brands and other brands, but they ain't got small shares in the market. BlackBerry. Motorola, they try to make at least grab a little piece of the pie, but they're small pieces.
Okay.
You know who tried to bring out a phone? Jeff Bezos. But his phone failed right when he was there at the top to show everybody how good his phone. The Amazon, and the phone failed right there on stage. The phone never do what it's supposed to do. But like Nokia, when Nokia did do, part of their strategy besides bringing out new phones is they have a technology or a software or something that they are selling to other phone companies. So they're becoming almost like a retailer into phone parts or phone something. I don't know.
Okay.
But what happened again?
No.
I'm just saying that all of these companies that were big, then they try to make a comeback. Chances are some will make it and some won't. Because
they want a steep hill for climb. So the brand I tell you about, HTC. People always feel like HTC may be.
What?
Remember HTC? HTC that made it when Android made first come out. That made HTC. LGs.
Well, yeah, LGs I remember.
But HTC that made have solid guy had a metal frame, solid phone.
I can't remember.
Most Android phones at the early stage that made HTC.
I can't remember that one.
Yeah, look it up.
I don't even know what the difference between
Christy,
Android.
show me an HTC phone there for me. Pull up an HTC phone. So you had BlackBerry gone by the wayside because BlackBerry had their own platform. Because they used to connect that like Apple. With their FaceTime where connect to without seamless trans. Yeah, there it is. That was HTC phone. These were the things. These were
Okay.
everybody. This I mean, think HCC man the lead. HCC got right down with Jane. I don't know. There's a story behind all of them, you know.
I think I had an HTC.
Everybody had an HTC. These were the leaders. And when Android, this HTC that
I think I had one.
When they launched them BlackBerry late, like these HTCs when they come in, everybody had one of these, and then be durable because of them aluminum frame.
I need to go find my HTC phone.
So yeah, there was Alcatel, Ericsson, LG, Nokia.
There were all sorts of phones.
But Sony take, Samsung, iPhone.
Whee!
What? I get it too.
You get it too? Oh Lord.
Yes, I get it too.
Everything going right now.
It never gone out. It just gone. But it says Nokia's comeback. It says Nokia's comeback plan involves focusing on telecommunication infrastructure, particularly 5G and AI-powered solution, while also leveraging its brand recognition and exploring new partnerships to expand its market presence. So they don't really go to making devices anymore. They're going more towards infrastructure, which again, when you don't company like Nokia or even BlackBerry, and you are the leader, and you are not that anymore, that like one billionaire say, Brock, when a billionaire, Brock is still got $150 million. So yeah.
There were mistakes made. There were mistakes made with these companies.
Yeah, big mistakes. Like, who made, I was watching this thing about Costco. You know that Kirkland brand? Every retailer, they have like store brands.
Right.
Target, Walmart. But what they do.
Okay.
Yeah,
they want to call something. All right, folks. I think we might still be on the radio, Lisa, but definitely,
not on TV.
We had a first surge.
Yep.
And I know this one tripped out everything. So, all right. Yeah, we're going to try to get back the internet just in time. So let's take a break.
Let's do that.
We'll do the break a bit early. But, I don't like this, at least. These are the type of things that when this happens.
Blow something.
Yes.
Then nobody's responsible.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Knock out something. All right, so let's take a break.
All right, we'll be back.
is wild. I forget.
You can't forget these things, though.
I forget. For real, I forget.
What
All
happened
right.
here?
Hopefully we're not getting no more dipping at the power. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, we just had another one.
Yeah, we had another one. Who did that?
Yep. There's a ghost in the machine.
You think so? Hi, Herman. Good morning.
Hey, good. I forget to tell her I dreamed about Lisa last night.
John,
Yeah.
last time I dreamed about time and message me and tell me everything about it.
No, I dreamed my belly may chase me in my chat though. I'm the walking Lisa up on the street. One of them wild dream.
We were walking
Yeah, I'm up on the street.
and talking.
Yeah. Like Lisa the move slow and I like, you know, this body watch you funny and like I tell Lisa, walk up, man. I start to walk up. But then Bali still coming in my chat to chase me and my chat like, okay, time for wake up. Just remember that. Since somebody said my chat, I'm like, well, yes, I know it. At least I'm there in the dream. What you doing in my dream? Get out
You
my
love
dream,
me. You love me.
You move slow.
Is the proper word machete or machete?
Machete. Machete.
Machete.
Machete, my boy.
Oh, no. I don't go with machete. Either machete or machete.
Right. Or pashit. Pashoes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Because I know that the other day in time we wash, I tell her, wash my towel but left my sheet.
Come on, hello.
Yeah. Frisco, that almost a rasbook.
Rasbook what? That not Rasbook.
Bless you.
That not Rasbook. It was a gangbanger.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
It was a gangbanger.
This guy made in a ship.
It was a
This
gangbanger.
guy made in a ship when we chase him.
And so like, yeah, like person like to follow we and I tell you, I make you walk fast, man.
And what did I say? I know this area. Leave us. Because I had some years in around that area, honestly.
Where all in my street play, where my chat play, where Chase you play, where me and Lisa play.
Those two.
What a number is that right there?
Balita dances over here because I won't
To
buy
that music, okay, you're 5.
all day. It's true.
Right.
Oh,
My
it's
age,
true.
your age, street number. By the way, this
That's a
stuff.
lot of work.
You see, first of
What is
all,
that?
the ketchup look nice, but if you bring my chicken like this, I have to dash away, you know.
No man, I appreciate my chicken. Just like that. A lot of pepper too.
No man, that you order ketchup with little bit of chicken.
No man. Put a lot of ketchup, my man. Put the ketchup, my
Then you know
man.
our kitchen. Then you know what?
Put it out the window, you know. Put the ketchup, my man.
I don't do ketchup.
Put some more, man.
Oh, more.
Then they cost you.
Ketchup that for
You gotta take ketchup already.
Bad. Yeah.
You don't want that ketchup already. You want more ketchup.
One time I did with Frisco and the lady squeeze.
I don't like that ketchup there though, really. I don't like
don't like ketchup,
the
period.
what's the name of that thing that everybody, you know, it was a rave, but I don't like that ketchup.
Oh, when they put the pink Fanta in her?
No, they bite in the
No,
little pouch, you know.
Yeah,
that.
it's the pouch ketchup thing.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the pouch one.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's
It's too sweet
no,
for
but the
me.
thing with it, really? Well, the
don't
thing with the
like
pouch
ketchup,
ketchup,
period.
you have to buy one reusable ketchup bottle.
I think
Where
that
you squeeze the pouch
I
in
think
now.
that Grace Pan, I just love Grace ketchup. We grew up on
Yeah.
Del Monte and like then, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Heinz.
Heinz, yeah, but that Grace come in, we got the
Then-
right
yeah.
touch of sweetness and
The Heinz and the Del Monte to me were
that
more
tomato paste.
acidity.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were more acidic than. I like it when they got a little bit of sweet in there.
I don't like
But
it, period.
I know like. The only thing where I like ketchup pan is hot dog, hamburger, French fries, white rice when they got fried fish, and chicken on the side.
Heinz,
yeah.
Because I want to taste the chicken. I want the ketchup on the fries.
Well, you better than me. You don't got more list than me. I only like ketchup on chicken, fried chicken and fries. Burger, really? I don't want
Really?
ketchup on nothing else. Well, fried foods, I would say. Nothing else. I don't want them on my rice. I don't want them on my
Like
rice
that?
and beans. None of that.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I
Yeah.
tell you lie. I like it when I don't play with the ketchup and the pepper in the chow mein. Oh, yes. Hit me, baby. Give me that.
Hell,
All right.
Yeah, biggest rice. We don't want nothing for
Cut me out of it. I don't do ketchup. I don't like it.
You don't like ketchup? All right.
I don't
All
like
right, now. Quick little thing here with the old school. So we're looking at 15 brands that no longer exist.
What?
In phones or?
In general, brands.
In general, okay.
Miranda.
No, bloody Miranda.
You can find that across over there.
What the hell is Borders?
That's one store.
Yes. Go-to destination for book lovers.
Yeah.
Borders.
Okay, that's in the US. Pan American.
Barnes and Noble, all of the bookstore gone.
F&W
Barnes and
Woolworth.
Noble is gone?
What?
Barnes and Noble is gone?
Yeah, I think they have like one location now.
It's online though. You could get your things there.
Yeah.
Toys R Us is no longer. Blockbuster is no longer.
I still got my Blockbuster card too.
Compact computers. I think that was
That was what started the work of the Antichrist. Elon Musk.
yeah, compact computers. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they were bought over by HP. Oldsmobile?
Yeah,
There's no Oldsmobile?
Harold. Yeah, that's what make that. Well, Oldsmobile was conglomerated into GM,
Yeah.
the General Motors. But I didn't know that Compact was bought by HP. That's my grandpa, Harry Period.
Not so.
Not so
Right.
different age.
All right.
Payless
Let's see.
is gone.
What's that?
Payless shoe store. I love Payless.
Yeah, Payless, I used to buy a whole pair of shoes for like 85 cents. I mean, yes, you had one sidewalk guarantee. Once you make it off the sidewalk, that's it. No more warranty. Terrible thing. Yeah, a lot of stores got. One of the first stores that I went to when I was a kid was Woolworth.
Oh,
Woolworth,
yeah, I remember Woolworth. Yeah.
Yeah, Woolworth was one department store that had one little restaurant, and you could go and sit down and eat and whatever while your parents are out shopping. Woolworth was cool, but that just gone in.
Right.
Hey, Groove, there was a laboratory called the Wang Laboratories.
Yes. Uh-huh. That was headed by Wan Hong Lo.
Yeah.
It is, Karen? It's in the Caribbean. Payless is in the Caribbean?
Really?
Oh.
So Kodak, of course, Kodak no longer exists.
Right. Take me there, Karen. Take me there.
You remember
Kodak
Netscape?
no exists
Netscape
anymore.
was a thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Alta Vista.
Don't Kodak exist, alter, like they do something else now, not making cameras?
Kodak? I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Let me see. I know they do have the Kodak.
Remember the
there.
Palm Pilot? That went by the wayside.
Palm Pilots.
Come on, Frisco.
Minolta. That was a camera brand. I don't know if RCA. RCA still exists.
I remember that. Only from the mind of Minolta.
Yeah.
All right, listen here. Kodak still is in business, although it has evolved from its traditional film roots and now focus on commercial and industrial. You see, all of them big company, then they do the same thing. They're getting out of the individual piece of equipment and they're working in the background now. They say Kodak, they do a whole lot of things in the background. Yeah. But Kodak, as we know it, not their own. Xerox, not their own neither. Is Xerox still around?
Xerox. I make a copying machine.
Yeah. Everything that's Xerox. How you spell Z?
Rocks.
With an X.
Yeah. Yeah, Xerox Corporation is still in business.
8 TV brands are the TV brands that I look for.
Okay.
So RCA are the number one. RCA, Radio Corporation of America. Zenith no longer exists.
No.
Magnavox no longer exists.
Yo, and Zenith used to be the
had
one.
The little speaker the other day, Frisco.
What's that?
They had the little portable speaker the other day.
Who?
Magnavox.
Okay, they still make electronics,
Uh-huh.
but not TVs.
Yeah. But you see, a lot of the companies too, the like babies of some of them big companies. Yeah.
Yes,
It's true.
because who sent me this? Cool Godwin says that Zenith was bought over by LG.
Lionel Gillett?
Life's good.
No, Lionel Gillett.
Let's go on big wins. Wait there.
BW, hello.
I know I answered this call just now. Well, all right, and then we're going on here now.
You need to stop doing that.
No, I press answer for the call, and then the call. Camera hit me the call, and then.
You see, that's why you need to get yourself a good BlackBerry.
Yeah, BlackBerry. Where to go on?
BlackBerry.
What up?
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, BW.
Buenos dias.
Buenos
Hey,
dias.
Today Old School Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I thought I lost you just now.
No.
You know, I still have my VHS player, you know.
VHS?
Yes,
You're
man,
a
I still have
hoarder.
my VHS,
Okay.
you know.
So still got your porn?
Oh.
Right. No, that's Steve. Steve is.
Hey, don't nobody got no VHS player. We never got one. While he collection under the bed. Come on, Vince. Come on. You know you.
I'm not that old.
You not that old.
I know Steve still got a Playboy magazine.
Not Playboy magazine. VHS. I know you're going to understand the reels right under the bed.
Hey,
Playboy, me to tape. I used to read Hustler.
Uh-oh.
A lot of virgin ears. Good morning, Sweez.
Hi, good
Sweez, when you get
morning.
back to this morning, I my pen or what?
Yeah, man say could take any punches we throw.
There you go.
No, we're
Sweez,
not going to go there.
BW.
Yesterday I get the rice bun. You guys were talking about something international.
At what point?
Yeah, you got us there, bro.
I
Lot of
get
sweet
rice
things
bun.
international.
I heard
It's
the
true.
ending of it that you guys had something in the works.
Yeah,
Oh!
I don't remember.
Oh, okay, what
no.
Marlon said. What Marlon had said.
Yes,
Steve was
yes.
talking about that.
What happened, BW and Casale said that they are bringing some meat from Costco and they are come down for the big thing where they plan for do.
For Cashew Fest?
No!
From
For
Costco?
the morning stew thing.
Yes, but it's going to coincide with that weekend.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I never know.
Oh,
Okay, very good.
rice gone up, meat gone up. Lisa, how
Everything
you doing
is
this
up.
morning, hon?
Talk to Elisa.
How
love.
BW?
Yeah,
How you doing?
how the guys treating you today?
Pretty good. One of them said they're going to buy me lunch. I'm just saying.
What?
What? Frisco, that bad man.
What?
Whee!
Tell Steve to kill one of these sheep there or one of these goat or something, man. Or ram goat liver.
Yeah.
He have sheep. Steve have sheep.
That's good.
Oh, he has
That's
sheep.
good to make
All right,
manage
all right.
water. Yes.
Yeah, manage
you could make
water.
sheep. You could make sheep goat liver too.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, man, you guys gotta come down
Anyway,
when we
man,
talk about
you
it.
guys had some technical difficulties this morning, huh?
Yeah, internet.
Power.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? Talking about old school Tuesday, that's amazing because Belize has had power issues for donkey years. And I'm amazed that is still happening. You know, I'm not trying to throw nothing under the bus or anything, but come on, man, that's kind of primitive, you know?
What's that?
The blackouts and power issues.
Well,
and
Mexico
stuff.
had a entire region in darkness the other day, so.
Oh, okay. So the main source of power is still coming from Mexico.
Well, that's where they're sourcing. When that went off, we had to rely on local sources.
I'm not sure when we're gonna start be able to, you know.
Well, I mean, they gave a lead
source
grant
our own.
for do a lead thing, but Trump put the grant on hold.
Yeah, well, watch where they talk about because Canada is shutting it down directly.
I know, right? Tell me about it. Hey, whatever Belize does, do not go with Starlink. Do not trust that. Do not
Yes,
go
we
with
tried
Starlink.
Yeah, there's a global move to boycott anything.
Yes.
What's the name of that
Elon
fella?
Musk.
Yeah,
Elon Musk.
Right.
Yeah.
Imagine you become
you see,
man, yeah.
But dependent.
You see BW.
No, dependent. Become so hated around the world.
Oh,
yeah, politics and business don't make sense.
Kind of idiot.
Yeah.
You know,
Stay behind the scenes. When you run a business, you stay behind the scenes. You jump up.
Yeah.
Politics are carried on. That's shine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but let me just clarify one thing, BW. You call trying to say that we backwards because we get current Mexico.
I can't hear Steve too well. What is he saying?
They say we're backward. We're not supposed to get black out.
We get power from Mexico.
Yes, but what you have to understand is that those great United States of America, get power from other places too. And if the other places say, you know what, we need the current, the whole West Coast and some of the East Coast and some of the top coast, when they're in a problem.
Well, that is true. You're right about that. But, thank God, with me being in the South, that won't affect me.
Boy, you see?
But people like maybe my good old buddy Aaron Anderson, who lives in Minnesota, I'm not sure if it's going to affect him where he lives.
Okay.
But
it was.
All right,
I thought Aaron lived. I thought Aaron lived in Big Soda.
Yeah, Minnesota. Hey, wait.
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota.
All right, guys, locked in, man.
Cool.
Peace. Be
All
safe.
right, Big W, take care of you.
The one and only. Because you get the one and only, the next one and only.
The other one and only.
No,
When BW call, right? You ever notice that when BW call, like when you call your friend and you just chat, you go from one thing, just to chat, leave quietness, then you chat, leave it more. But then, like, if you call, like, one media house or television or radio, you usually got your thing. BW always sound like you just a chat. Yo, where to go out? All right. I mean, it's cool. It just sound like just a chat, What y'all doing? Oh, we did do this too.
He likes us.
All right, so TV brands. Philco, there's a brand named Philco.
I remember that.
Yes. I remember Philco.
Yeah, I remember that.
Sylvania.
They weren't that good. Yeah. Yes, Sylvana, but Sylvana is still in business. She just wrote a book the other day.
Oh, Lord. General Electric.
GE.
GE.
Is that the television industry? Toshiba.
I can't.
Out of the television. And Panasonic.
I think.
TV division.
Yeah, they're still there. They probably just never gone with that division. We got too much.
They have Panasonic batteries too.
Yes. Then they're garbage.
Yeah, they're not the TVs.
Yeah, they're not
They did up to plasma TVs. Remember plasma was a thing.
Yeah, but then the blood bank ran low.
All right, so let me do a quick go to health.
Okay.
Really?
See, yes, go to health.
Let's go.
And after go to health, we have a recurring brand new segment called "Where on Upbringing Day."
Oh, Lord. Go to health. All right. So the question is is lemon water good for you? So do we consider lemon and lime the same thing?
The taste is different.
Have to be.
The taste is different, but we don't normally have lemons here. Like how we can find lime. We don't normally have lemons.
Where we make lemon meringue pie with lime.
No, okay,
so
guys.
It's lime meringue pie?
So you have your pressure high, whatever. Some people believe that you could just drink
lemon water.
Drink some lemon water or juice or whatever it is, and magically you'll be all right.
No, it won't be magically.
Not so.
7-Eleven, baby.
Well, the best time to get some lemon juice.
And be all right.
Or lime juice.
Yes, you have to drink it every day at 7-Eleven.
Correct.
Right. It's not one time.
So you've probably heard people say that lemon water, lime water is great for detoxing and cleansing the body. Some claim it can prevent kidney stones and boost kidney function. But is it actually good for your kidneys? Or is it just a health trend?
I remember when I found out that I had one leak. I don't even know if I got high blood pressure. I just know sometimes, feel. But I don't know if I got high blood pressure. But anyway, I did at work one day. I saw my pressure me high. Alisa tell me, drink lime juice. That's good for you. I drink much about 2 gallons of lime juice because I figure that I may feel better. I end up defeating myself going down the steps.
So is it good for you? Yes.
I will slap you.
For most people, that lemon water, lime water can be beneficial for kidney health. The citric acid in lemons, and I guess limes could replace it, helps prevent kidney stones, they say. The citric acid.
Yes.
And proper hydration, of course.
Hydrate, your citric.
Supports overall kidney function. However, there are exceptions.
However.
Watch out.
Again, here we go. If you have kidney disease or issues with high potassium levels, drinking too much lemon water may not be ideal.
How you know in time potassium level no good? Because I never heard anybody say, why the potassium no good? I never heard that. I hear about carbohydrates, make triglycerides, but never potassium. How you know? When you catch cramp. The potassium low, right? Yeah.
So yeah, kidney stones form when minerals like calcium and oxalates build up in the kidneys. The citric acid in the limes, which binds with calcium, preventing stones from forming. As Groove said, it also increases urine volume.
Yes,
which helps
make you want pee.
Flush out small stones before they grow.
What?
Studies have shown. What would you call me, man? Kasale, I'm in the middle of a segment. Studies have shown that people who regularly drink lemon water have a lower risk of developing kidney stones.
Okay.
Compared to those who don't. At 75 cents a pop. Oh my God.
3 for $2. That's what they say. How much for?
No, I got a market. I got a market. And I buy it from somebody that look like me or you. God forbid they have to say it like that.
Oh, what did they tell you?
But you say, but I could give you 50 cents for one.
Wait, 50 cents for a kidney stone?
Lime. It's 75 cents, but I'll give 50 cents.
I asked the other day, how much? 3 for $2. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah. Where am I?
Right there, so.
The girl, them sugar.
Alright, I try to get to the other part, so Groove gone. That might be the main.
I know,
although lemons are acidic, they have an alkalizing effect on the body.
Okay.
A more alkaline urine environment may help prevent kidney stones from forming, blah, 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 blah. Good. All right, good, great. All right. So, yeah, I mean, I wanted to talk about do some up with sugar,
No.
Just the lime and the water, right?
Lemon water.
Yeah, mix a gallon of that. Might be beneficial in the long run. If you got your own lime tree, better.
Even better.
But yeah, simple things.
Very
Availability is a problem now. All right.
Very good. You need your citric acid.
All right.
Do it.
Yes. All right.
Tuesday. Zenith.
Today's Tuesday. We still have some pictures.
Yeah.
CY, right. Good morning.
All right, let me grab
Before we get it.
Let me grab this.
He's got a call.
Hey, Don, you got to be quick with this call, though. Go ahead.
That hurts.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Last night I was gathering my scattered thoughts.
Your thoughts
and I came to a conclusion that 99.99 Alibida there do not know what governance is. Diligence. including the pseudo-intellectual, do not know that word named governance. And it threw me on a case that has been tried. I don't want to interfere with it. But governance is made of 3 pillars, 3 posts. Each of those posts make an important component in governance. The legislation, the executive, and the judiciary. I have been watching it over the years how this whole structure is not being formally operated. I noticed, for example, that the legislature, which is the House of Representatives, has always been the most important body in governance. They make laws, or we used to make laws. We approve money. We can even repeal the Constitution, the House of Representatives, if they have 2/3 or 3/4. But that House of Representatives today, in my humble opinion, is practically a rubber stamp. It's a rubber stamp. House of Representatives, they debate. They attack each other. But the conclusions apparently do not come from the House of Representatives. They come from the cabinet. And actually the cabinet is an administrator of the House of Representatives, because cabinet cannot make law, cabinet cannot approve money for themselves, cabinet is powerless without the House of Representatives. So there we go now. But of late I have noticed that the judiciary has taken over as the most powerful body, when it should not. The judiciary cannot dictate to cabinet, none of the judges, or the House of Representatives, because they are only there to interpret law. That's all the role of the judges and magistrates. Interpret law, and do not try to put your knowledge into question on matters that the legislature have approved. ICJ was one of the most salient ones that was violated when they went to a court without amending the Constitution, which says Belize is described inch by inch internally and in the sea, maritime. Our people say, let's come and make we go. Make we settle this thing. Make we get rid of this thing, the innocent people. But there is nobody, the universities are not teaching about governance, how we should be governed. They are telling you how we are governed. Yes, we know that by heart, but not how we should be governed. I am greatly concerned in my late stage of life that I went through this, but I am seeing a weakening of what we boast about democracy. Right now, democracy in Belize is at its lowest ebb when I compared to what other democracies like Canada and those that are practicing democracy. We are actually at that rate when they call the tail, they wag the dog. Almost. The tail, they wag the dog. The cat is hauling the mule.
Gotcha.
The birds are shooting at the guns.
All right.
It's something to be concerned, you know. I invite Belizeans, begin to think. Just begin to think out of your range.
All
We are
right.
in serious trouble. And I'm watching very close. I want to hear what the judges will say about who is the leader of whatever. I'm not criticizing them. The judge is the judge, and we have to abide by it. But I am interested to know how far the judiciary can interfere into the affairs of private organizations like a political party. You think a judge could tell Corridor credit union not to lend to people from wherever?
Well, I didn't take the case to the judge, and the judge gone to them. I didn't gone to the judge.
They took it to the judge.
Thank you.
Yeah, so.
All right, thanks, Don Hector.
I don't think the courts, they ain't took the case to the court.
Right.
They have an issue, so that, you go settle it. The courts never say, I want to get into that.
Do that.
Yeah,
They were minding their business.
Yep, minding my business.
That's what they do. Just minding my business.
Right. Well, as we said earlier, you got a brand new recurring segment
Yes.
called Well No Upbringing Day.
Lord.
Yes. And this segment here, all we're going to do, there's a whole lot of things that you could do just to show that you have proper
Good brought up,
manners.
see?
Brought up, see.
Yes, you had good brought up. That should be another name. Oh, you brought up. See. All right. Let me see now. With this now, what you realize is that there's simply mannerly thing that we should and should not do.
Okay.
That people unspoken social rules.
All
Like
right.
rule number one. There's like 25. We only gonna give you, because we gonna give you 7 today. Don't interrupt someone mid-sentence.
What is it, boy?
Yeah. Don't interrupt
What?
someone. Yes, mid-sentence.
Don't forget the shot.
But you did.
Yeah, but I gotta get this thing
I don't like when people say that. You already did.
Always say thank you. Always say thank you. Don't comment on someone's appearance unless it's positive. Yeah. Don't comment on someone's appearance unless it's positive.
So what, that's in public or private?
I believe these are public.
I think it's in general.
Public and private.
In general, all right.
Yeah.
Random folks.
In general. I saw one thing the other day where a bunch of girls sitting around, and one girl said, "I going out," and the other girl said, "Like that?" And the girl said, "Yeah." He said, "You want to wear that?" Because I put that thing. But where then it say is, if that's the way you want to say, no, say nothing.
Don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing.
That's right.
You'll be all right.
Respect the line. No cutting. Not cut the line.
Okay.
These are unspoken social rules for getting around. Number 5, text before calling. Not just pick up your phone and call somebody. Say, this is if I had a feel. If I want to text you and say, "Yo, you busy?" I'd rather just call you and say, "Yo, you busy?" Me personally, I think texting, unless you have no other choice, I think is...
Yeah, I know what I want, because phones existed before text. You wanted to call somebody, you call in.
Right.
Yeah. And, "Yo, can you talk? You got a couple of minutes?" Something like that. Number 6, we're giving you 7. Don't overshare personal details at all, lads.
I beg you
do. Yes. we don't go way overboard.
Read it again.
Don't overshare personal details at work. Everybody know what my Sunday drives. Yep. If you borrow something, and this is going to be the last one for today, return it promptly. Because there's one sickness where people got, where they borrow your thing, and they don't thief it.
They have amnesia.
They just not bring it back. And they hold it so long until you forget that who you lend it to. And your thing gone. Nobody thief it, they just never bring it back, and you never know that who. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You lend all your stuff, and you remember who you lend it to because
it's been so long.
Yep. That's why when you borrow something from somebody, try.
All right, so the question is, how many of us have something in our homes that does not belong to us because we borrowed it?
Well,
how much of us are guilty of that one?
Miss Sweetheart just gone fire.
I am not.
They're like, yes.
Whatever is there is there.
Something else about borrow. Anyway, you see, we're right back on
Your sweetheart.
We're right back on politics again. Talk about borrow.
You say your sweetheart just left, so she took it.
Yes, no, what happened, you see after the thing, I always return when I belong to me. Yes, so I'll send my sweetheart back.
For sure.
Yo, there's a young man that I think we should get at top of the morning too.
Who that is?
A young man by the name of Nadir Mendoza.
What did he do?
Well, Nadir Mendoza, he is valedictorian of his class in Taiwan.
Oh, yes, a Belizean.
Yes, he's a Belizean from Toledo. He went to Taiwan to study, to get his master's in healthcare administration. And the boy came out valedictorian.
On top.
On top. So we want to say top of the morning to you.
For sure, top of the morning.
Nadir Mendoza, and to your family, who I'm sure are very proud of you. And as we say in Taiwanese, ik nik sun shi. Yes.
What did you say?
Ik nik sun shi.
I believe you.
Yes, very good. We're proud of it, man.
Oh, yes, we are.
Yeah. 24 minutes past the 11 o'clock hour, ladies and gentlemen. This is Old School Tuesday.
What would be the thing that we have in our house or homes the most that belong to somebody else?
Tupperware, plastic containers.
Yeah, along that line, plates and things like that.
Yeah.
Food is shared the most. Food is shared the most.
That's why when we send soup for anybody, I put it in an aluminum foil. Keep it. Yes.
No, I would just buy the disposable ones.
Yeah, it's good to have to buy the
one they say Halio.
Yes.
That one, those ones. Yeah, just have those.
Your ass buck.
Boy.
Swayze, you want to know how much I earn my plastic container that I host Frisco?
How much I buy my plastic container?
Yeah. Yeah.
It might be the reverse. It might be the reverse.
Yo, but I tell you something.
Send food away,
You know where I find out though? We did that too. I used to tell my mom, when we used to cook food at my mouth, I said, what that now? I said, that's a franc. A franc, that anything we know eat every day. It's a franc. You know, it's French. Franc. But I find out that there's some dishes where my mom cook where I can never get it the way she does it. And you could stand up there and watch and do it. And I'm sure that the same way with Ava. You stand up there and you watch and do it. But no matter where you do it, you can't get it the way she get it. I want the thing was like my pork and onions with a little bit of oil. No matter where I do, I can't get it like that. But
and you know, for me, I think it was a bit different because, my mom could have cooked, but with baking and stuff, that would be on me.
You learned that from Dulce?
From my granny.
Oh, okay.
And I told my family member, my daughter-in-law, the other day, I said, before I would say I was making cakes the way I make them now, my mom was my biggest cheerleader. She would be, my daughter could make cakes. My daughter make the best cake. And I was like, Mom, don't say that because they're not up to where I would want them to be. You know, but she, in her eyes, they were the best. They were the best.
Yeah, man. This is what happened with my man. My man suffer from the problem. Watch today.
Oh, gosh, man. Wow.
Oh, my God. No, boy, the man still look, yeah.
Wee, manicured.
I can't speak to the rest of
Really? It smell okay?
Hey, the man too shiny right now, group.
Hey.
Shiny.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's go, Casale.
What's going on, Group Master, Mr. Frisco, and Lisa Love?
Hi, we're good. How you doing?
Group Master, maybe you can help me with this, right? you know, school too and everything. You know, when I moved to Belize, right, I used to stay at BW's house with his mom and dad, right, on the weekends or 3 times. Whenever I wanted to, I stayed there. BW and Simple Man and Bed there was in America and everything. So I slept in BW's room. I had his room and he was in America, right? So one day Gloria told me, I only have my Patrick Humans on, right? So I told she wanted me to go do some work in the farm with Uncle Floyd, right? She said, go look under Winston's bed and you'll find a pair of tennis shoes that you could use, right?
Try not to do it.
I don't mess up my Barclays and my Ewans and everything. So, Proof Master, you may can help me with this question because I went under the bed and I found a white tennis shoes with some green bottoms. It said Dunlop on it. What is a Dunlop tennis?
A tire, fine.
Yeah, the box said Bata, and I said, man. So I told Uncle Red, what is this? This is not a tennis shoes. We don't wear this in America. He said,
This
son,
is not America.
let's deal with it for right now. So I had to call BW. I said, BW, I know it. Now I see why you left those shoes here in Belize because you can't wear in America. You get bullied wearing those type of shoes in America. Do they still make Dunlop in Belize still?
They're the what?
They don't make that.
We put them on truck tires now.
Dunlop used to be-
They make tire.
Nobody wants Dunlops back in the day.
Yeah, every so often you will see BW on vacation with his Dunlops on and his BlackBerry phone still. But anyway, guys, I gotta go.
Okay.
BW.
We have to start to give Casale the merit for every time he say in America they don't do that because we did America too. That's the only thing they tell her. Yes, but I remember, like I said, my old lady, they used to eat rice and beans. That's how they know about rice and beans, stew, chicken, salad. That's for their thing. But when we make some nice thing like some coconut leaf with sorrel sweet salad, and we characterize what? Yes, a nice thing.
Coconut
leaf and sorrel sweet.
Them sheep. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
All right.
Yo, Christy, show a picture of Rasbok too.
Hush.
Before he did the pedicure.
Right. Leave him. Skybo is in tune.
Look there, see there? That's how the man foot me look before the pedicure, right?
That's
there.
That's not it.
Poor thing.
That's not a Rasbok foot? Oh.
Nope.
There was a grenade found in San Pedro.
That's what I heard, yo. That's what I heard.
Live too, they say it would have been destroyed yesterday on the island.
Wow.
But yeah. Interesting.
What that singer name?
Bruno Mars.
That Bruno Mars. Was he vacationing in San Pedro lately?
Yeah.
He missed it.
Okay.
All right.
We not got no old school picture?
Yes, we do.
Oh.
Yes, we do.
So yesterday while the show, there was a shooting on Iguana Street Extension. One person, Kobe Ledlon, was shot in the head. No, you see, we're. Then last night there were reports of shots, so we're entering daily. You know, the killings have gone up, the shootings have increased. It's going to be interesting to see what's. So people maybe expect that, well, they may have done start pull people in.
Right.
That hasn't happened as yet.
SOE.
But yeah, the shootings have definitely increased. The killings have definitely gone up.
Right.
For the last month.
Yeah.
So, you know, haven't heard anything. There's a little bit of silence as to, you know, what's in the pipeline or how they plan to address this increase in shootings and killings. So a person was killed Saturday, and now again yesterday.
Yesterday.
So yeah. Moving on. Where were we? Put back the picture up.
You're right there, so.
Yes.
This is for Steve.
Uh-huh.
What you say? Well, finally it happened.
Who's on first?
Oh, what's his name? What's his name?
Abbott and Costello, remember?
No, I about the person name.
Who?
The man name who ate you?
Yes, who?
Who's on first?
Who's on
Right.
first?
Yes.
It finally happened.
All right, speaking about baseball, and since you have that up, somebody sent me this.
Yeah.
What is it?
In relation to what happened a few weeks back. Some baseball New York Yankees outfielder Brett Gardner, what was it, his son?
His son, his 14-year-old son.
Yes. So died in Costa Rica, I guess, hotel. And they're saying the same thing.
Carbon monoxide.
High levels of carbon monoxide.
This kid was
Yeah.
14.
So
That's
what's
just-
going on? What's going on there? What's going on there?
I can't
Oh,
feel bad
and
for it.
so
Country.
huh?
So that make I feel bad for the country.
Right. So there's that. And then last week, right after we spoke about the incident with the gentleman, another boat run over another
Yeah.
tourist.
Yo, that's almost bordering negligence.
So correct. So what's going on?
Y'all did
You
not
see-
hear the first time?
Right. So we spoke about that, and we said the second one. Days later, another one happened.
Y'all don't care?
No, I don't know where to go. On. No,
Yeah,
no.
There should be no boat areas, period.
Right.
No boat areas, period. You know.
Pull
I
up
don't
the
know if that
mic,
case
Ross.
that the person made it. They said they made a kayak.
They were kayaking?
And they ran over
Run
a
over,
kayak.
right.
Yeah.
Could it be that the captain lost control or something?
And that
And you
was-
ran over a
Yeah, it was him and his sons. I think that three of them.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I don't know if that's something where
okay.
they view they get obstructed by the waves. Because you have the right now 10 to 20 knots to give us some good waves. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I
But
guess
can
he
you
was
see from
charged.
a
He stopped.
distance?
He took the man to the hospital, but
You can't see from a distance either?
I didn't know again. I didn't know what's the problem. I guess the investigation. But again, so there we go again.
We need to talk to our major.
So there's definitely some problem
Maybe he would
somewhere.
Yeah, it's getting all that. There's moments when you could try to explain things, but then there comes a point when you say, you know what, no explanation needed. Something has to be done. You know, forget the fact that it's our industry, tourism, one of the biggest industry, but just the fact that when people come on vacation, they should be safe.
Right.
You know, when you take people out on the high seas, they should be safe, you know.
Well,
Right.
I guess they were kayaking on their own.
Oh, okay.
True. Yeah. Well, sometimes there's just accident.
Yeah,
But again,
that is true.
right away, what that tell me is if I go out, a kayak, you better give me one and long thing like a flag way at the top. So no matter if there's a big wave, you can see one leave flag up there, the wave. People gotta look at things. Yeah.
And somebody made it remove road material from the road. That's wild. Somebody
what?
just dig up
Well, just
with a shovel,
Right.
they scrape up material from the side of the
well,
road.
they don't want it. It's on the side of the road.
And they're saying the MIDH is saying you're compromise the integrity of the road by doing that.
Well, we're showing the video.
And they're coming out a whole truck. Mm-hmm.
I've seen it before.
And then
So would they be charged? Is that illegal?
no. You know what? Okay. I know I said they won't be charged.
Are you sure they're compromising?
That's the one thing where sometimes you see a lot of people.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
That's the gravel with it on the edge of the road.
They say that-
That
the
loose
shoulder
gravel?
line.
Yeah, but I said that
What is it? What does it help?
that make the integrity of the road not as stable. They need them.
You need
Yeah,
those.
there's that, but
That's
Well, all they said was please stop. They never say anybody could be charged.
Okay.
And that kind of thing seems to happen all the time, with, like what Groove say.
Yeah, because I know, right, that village right there. So every now and again, you come up village and you see I pick up the out there, and then they pick up stone and gravel from the side of the road and throw it into the vehicle, carry it down the yard. You know, yeah. What happened, again, we live in a time where change a lot. There was a time when you used to go right out any place with truckers back and fill up your sandbag or whatever.
Yeah.
No, you really, you could buy it in there, so you don't have to do that anymore. And when you see people actually out there picking up gravel, it almost looked illegal. But we used to do that. We used to do that.
Boca, man in Boca.
Good morning, Boca.
Yes,
No,
yes.
that's not good man in Boca, that man in Boca.
Why not good? I not good?
No,
Yes, you are.
See, you don't want none.
What?
It's not a verb. It's not a verb. We don't tell you man in. That man in Boca.
Yeah, morning guys and girls.
Hi, Boca.
Morning. Frisco, I want to tell you something, right? That situation with that roadside is, how would I put it? One.
You know the pickup truck?
You see, whenever you do the type of asphalt, called chip and seal, is that when you put the stone on the car and then the vehicle come and roll over, then the machine, then they have a sweeper that comes afterwards and sweep off the loose gravel that the car didn't catch. So that sweep it and it pile up on the side. But I'm telling you, 90% of the time, the people who is doing the road do not go back for those stone.
It's true.
90%, because if you notice in a Belize City right there, it's like you're digging out the drain in front of your home and the sand pile up there. Now, who could tell me I can't take that sand? Whose property is that?
Well, that's not drain sand.
Well, no, the point where they make it still off of the road. I know it's kind of sealing because it's not their property, but if the work crew would put up a sign and said, you know, please do not take, but 90% of the time, guys, I'm telling you, those stones just stay. I've seen it in the city. Where the stones
So how
just
come you never say, how come you never...
And it ends right back in at the drain, end right back up somewhere that it shouldn't be.
So how come you never call up and say, Groove, I agree with you? Oh, you call up and say, Frisco, I agree with you.
No, but you know, for a situation like that, it's kind of, I don't know how, if they could charge, because you're right, it's not their property, it's actually for the state. It's for the government or whoever the private contractor is. They own it because they pay for put the stone there. But, like we say, is that I don't know sure how much of them go remove it when they don't put it. It's not like they put it there for construction purpose, then somebody go take it. That's a complete different story.
What part, like on the causeway, Boca, on the causeway?
Hold on, man. Group, is that something? Gotta go.
On the causeway, Boca. No, I'm saying that on the causeway, before they paved the causeway, they put a lot of big boulders. Then they put smaller boulders, then they put gravel, and then they put sand, then they level it, then they paved it. So, understandably, a lot of them boulders are part of the infrastructure of the highway. But that's not how them people they move. When them people they move, that's
it's a loose,
stone,
the loose gravel.
Yeah, and stuff like that. That's the earth. That's the earth, you know. So it's very tricky for to charge people for that, unless somebody come and say this belongs to me.
Yeah, well, if you're on the mining activity on the road, that's another thing too, because
Yeah, but
you might say you remove the top one, and eventually you start to remove Leemore, and you go Leemore, and you start to remove. Because they don't want cement, they don't like cement roads where the cement.
Yeah, but then they're saying loose gravel and make people fly out of control.
It's
And
Nobody lose gravel up on the side of the road, then they did.
Well, that's why.
Yes, you say gravel that the sweep off or it didn't catch within the time.
I don't know if that, put up the video back again. Can't know if that or just, then just
people
say.
pass at the speed of the vehicle, you know, everything, the gravel just end up to the side of the road.
Yeah.
But like I say, I'm not sure if they ever may go move. Maybe the contractor, these guys are saving them some dollars. They have to go pay somebody to move it. So maybe they're saving them some dollars.
Obviously, Boca never heard
Yeah,
the
one more thing,
first.
Frisco, and it's I think it's a question where, and how I could put it is that, I don't know how we could answer. We noticed that we heard in the news, in our opinion, that we're going to have a new police commissioner, right?
Yes.
In Dr. Rosado. But, when I watch what post like what commissioner, I want to ask you guys something, you, Lisa and Groove, is that, do you think somebody that
A medical
operates
doctor
under
should be
policy,
coming.
somebody that operates under policy with a book, or would you prefer a commissioner that's on the street seeing what's going on out there, or somebody that operates from behind a desk and just following policies?
I would have wanted somebody that could bring down crime.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. How you perform?
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what your.
Frisco, Groove, and Lisa, sometimes they not only in police, but in, for example, like if you have a construction company, you have a boss that sits behind a desk and just give you the plans and just give you this and say go execute. But he not come out at the construction site to see what the workers are going through. They not go see if they, they don't pass the state, the hazard bill yet. So, you don't know if the guys working at slippers, you should work in at slippers. You know if you have a hard hat, you have to wear cap if you wear a hard hat.
That's the one you got four man.
The vest. So they go by the policies, but they don't go up there to see if it's implemented. So
But be careful now that you don't want to get mixed up with going out there and being how to put it?
A micromanager.
No,
I don't
going
think,
out,
I don't think
going out,
micromanage.
coming out of the option, going out.
Being there in the mix, then being there.
Yes, going out
what they're
and doing
going
the
through.
things is way different from going on the media.
Yes.
So he could very well do all of these things without nobody knowing.
Well,
But Chester go up on the media will give you the impression that, well, he there all over him to this and
Well,
that.
this is it. Look at he's aware of everything from the, we forget what pen or if you're
No, but-
he's aware.
but Boca, if you have somebody like that get out there, I understand that that's cool. But that's why you have foreman, supervisors, all kind of managers around. And when the managers come to you and
I
say,
think none of them.
when the manager comes to you and say the people in underwear, they don't have hard hats, they don't have this. If you are doing your job, you will make sure that they have it. You don't necessarily have to. You know what happens? You don't have to. You don't have to be at the head to be the boss. You know, the boss provides. When time comes to get paid, you get paid.
I think
when the equipment you need, you have the equipment you need.
No, I think our commissioners got the responsibility. I think we get overshadowed by Chester's media presence.
Yeah.
Chester's media presence doesn't mean that the others didn't get out in the field.
Right.
See? So that's the thing.
Yeah, wait a second, Chester like TV?
No, but Groove, what you said just so I agree, but the point where they make it that sometimes the bosses do not know if the supervisor out there doesn't tell him.
No, but I want to tell you about that. We can't say that the others didn't do that.
Yeah, so that he think everything is all roses out there.
No, but
No,
you
it's
said that,
not.
but your assumption that because Chester media presence is so high that the others don't step out in the field.
Well, one good thing up to now, I believe that he's going to leave office when he leaves is the commissioner has the most media appearance.
Yes.
And that's a fact.
Well, he did that for a reason. I would assume.
Yeah.
I just like when the man is too done, Boca, you want to be the one with the most calls with Carlene for quarry.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, Boca. Take care of you.
Chester's
Ladies
ambition,
and gentlemen.
which might include some politics later on in life, needs a person that people see.
Yep.
Look for we
Can't be no
right
behind the scenes and they don't want to jump up.
And
in
expect,
politics.
right.
Yeah, but where they say it's look for we right there. We've been doing this long time, and not one day did a boss walk in here for like look around and say everything good, everything alright. I mean, they know what their job is, and we know what our job is. So you have bosses where Guyanina micromanage everything. That might be good, but that could be a little bit overbearing. And you have bosses where have the business set up in a way that they don't have to micromanage everything. They have checks and balances where they know exactly where to go on, even if the face not in there. So, you know, and especially if your boss is not a cool boss, you know, and your boss don't do it every day.
Yes, let's get a quick girly word and move on.
Real quick.
How doth thou mean it?
Right, so
Right there, so.
Heather wins from yonder fort.
Ushpat uno day.
Bakayo.
What?
All right. I forgive a lot, but I never forget what's said and done.
You know I said that yesterday?
Nope. I forgive a lot, but I never forget what's said and done. Okay?
Yeah, well, again, that means they never did forgive. Is there such a thing as true forgiveness where you say, I wipe the slate clean?
Nope.
As if I still hold it in, then you know really forgive.
Nope. Nope. Forgiveness is not for the person
I know
offended
what they say,
you.
but does a person get a redo?
Yourself.
So what you call it when somebody gets a redo?
Jackass?
No, in life people get a redo. You make a mistake.
Yes, you get it's like fixing one plate or one cup where broke.
So what you call that?
You want to fix it, you want to glue
and
it
you
together.
know
but
it's gonna
still
fall
will
apart
not-
again.
Yeah, you know that eventually it'll fall apart again. So you could say, you could put whatever you want.
So you say we as human beings
we never
make
forget.
mistakes, and sometimes
Of course we
learn
make
from our
mistakes. Of course we make mistakes.
Yeah,
so what you call
and
it
learn
what you call it when you give somebody a second chance and say, you know what? I'll look past it without ill will, without whatever the terminology when they say, fear or favor. I know I'll hold it against you. None of that.
That is not true.
But people do that. People give people second chances.
With a grain of salt.
Bro, but what I'm saying,
with a grain of salt.
Exactly. You want to give
that's
the
something when you
second
keep it
chance.
inside of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes,
you never work because you keep the nip at you, the pinch at you. So you never work.
Yes.
But then,
even though you forgive somebody, it doesn't mean that everything will return to normal.
Nope.
It does not mean
There
that
will always
I'll
be
give
a
you
grain of salt right there.
Yeah. I'll not give you the opportunity to do that
again. Right.
Yes. So even though you forgive the person, it don't mean that you put your guard up.
All willy-nilly and we're good, good. No.
Maybe after one period of time, you start developing it again. But not right away.
Not right
because
away.
you have to earn back the trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that trust, I don't use the thing for earn back, bro. Sometimes some people spend the rest of their life to try to earn back a trust that they never get.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's a rough thing. But fear not. Ross Buck would buy dinner for everybody.
No, for me. Hush.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Moving on. Quick.
Yes, ladies and
Man's
gentlemen.
perspective, we have the first part of the man's perspective and it goes thusly. So make case.
That's right.
That's thusly right there.
I know. Whoever is there, they ship you, so we did our 9 more minutes and we got half of the show. You are. Yes, what you mean? You are what you do, not what you say you will do.
Hey.
You are what you will do, not what you say you'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Man, can I dream?
Why?
Can I dream?
One of our listeners says that Buck got removed that hangnail with your hammock.
Why don't you leave him alone? Leave him alone. Leave him.
Yeah.
He never had a hangnail.
That would imply that. Anyway, you can leave that alone.
Yeah. Yo, the post raise it ain't a problem. Not the fans raise it say. Raise it say carry on.
I got no problem with that. Yeah. All right. So.
Huh? Yo. Raise it say carry card mechanic and tell her he had lady in a machine. He say I'm a bunch of women here. He say I'm gonna chase off and then.
You had lead in a machine?
Yes.
Yeah, I had
Frisco.
lady in the machine.
Yes, Frisco.
And the woman here, all right away, they want to start the date now. They never know that car they talk about. He carry car to the mechanic and he tell the mechanic I got lady in my machine.
He
And
missed
can't.
it.
I don't miss it.
You're
First time I hear
dead.
about that. I've never heard about lead in your machine. But anyway, carry on.
Crazy.
He missed it.
I don't
Crazy.
miss nothing. I just don't
Yes,
know
you
about
did. Yes, you did.
that.
Yes.
First time I hear
Tell the
about
man
lead. You hear
straight,
about that? I never hear about lead in the machine yet.
Red
Right?
Book did not get it?
Clear, I guess.
Okay.
I got that lead.
Yes. If you got, yes. Exactly that's why that the chase now. Got to hear he got lady in the machine.
You know what? Yeah, hey, my man's perspective kind of long, so I'll leave it alone. Understanding male insomnia and sleep disorders.
Yeah, we can't sleep when we worry.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'll deal with this.
Okay.
All right, you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? The man, this is the April Fools, you know. All right.
April Fools. One of the main problems is obstructive sleep apnea. But
Yeah, I
tomorrow
hate
we'll
that.
do
What that?
All right, so we got to roll it. Let's get the birthdays done.
Do it.
That's
do
right.
it. Do it.
Who's celebrating a birthday today? Here we go.
All right.
We get some bucket and put
Today is the day
It's groovy like a conversation.
You always have people around.
Yes.
it up to my brain.
We gonna.
birthday.
Oh yeah. All right. Who we got? Let's get it going. Keep it rolling. All right. David Griffith. He look familiar.
Okay. Steve, you need to turn on your microphone.
I know I hear the Dr. Braden. Happy birthday, Mr. David Griffith. Happy birthday to you, coming to you from all your friends and family.
Happy birthday.
Wishing you birthdays galore.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Happy birthday to you.
That's right. But not only that,
Who's that
we
guy?
also have celebrating a birthday today. This is Mr. Delvitt Crawford, or as we said, I think Crawford. Happy birthday to you, Delvitt, coming to you from all your family. Wishing you a whole lot more birthdays to come. That's right. But also celebrating a birthday today is this lovely person, Miss Cece Cardenas. Happy
Oh yeah,
birthday,
I have her on
Cece.
my list. So let me scratch that off my list.
Okay.
Yes, happy birthday, Cece, and it's good to see you. Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Also celebrating a birthday today. Well,
That's right.
actually, this is Mr. Nadir Mendoza.
That was the big
or
up.
top of the morning. Yes, that was the top of the
Top of the
morning.
morning. I see the man dress up.
Blade down no push
Yes,
back
he's over
foot.
there in Taiwan.
You ever seen a push back foot where Blade? I never seen a push back foot dress up yet.
Yeah, dress
You
up.
never
with
know.
push
You
back foot,
never
man.
know, man.
Yeah, we have to look
Next,
into that.
please, Christy, darling.
We gotta look into that.
This is Karen Adolphus Milton. Happy birthday to you, coming from your husband Hector and the family with love. Wishing you all the best on your birthday.
Oh.
That's right.
Anybody
Right.
else?
Oh,
I do. Yes,
John.
this is only Mr. John Palacio.
Palacio.
Who will be-
Felicio.
Yes, Mr. Palacio owes me a Belkin calendar from 2023.
What is up, my guy? Oh, John, big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Happy birthday. Happy
John, I pull up here. What up, my guy? Just tell John, I say so. Frisco say so. I see the man good while, I see the man good while.
Yeah,
Man-
he would never say that. He would say,
man
"Hi,
wear-
my love."
Man, wear a lot of hat.
It's true. It's true.
Yes. John got one and any kind of handshake. when he
Okay,
pull
that's
up
it for
you.
birthdays.
John going a strong handshake in Kong.
Yeah.
Grip,
Going like, you know,
grip you.
Try-
what up, my guy? That's why he love me.
John always struck me as one of those guys when he get him, "Hi, honey, I'm home."
Yes, yes.
And what we did. How are you today? It was a good day in school, kid.
All right, let me send a
Okay.
shout out to. Oh, shall I grab this picture? You know, I move slow.
What picture is that?
My cousin, Minette Wiley.
No, Minette.
Minette Wiley celebrating a birthday today.
Happy birthday, Minette Wiley.
It's been a minute since I heard from you.
Is she in the constabulary forces of Belize?
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Like
yes,
this,
she's a
huh?
PC. a peace officer.
Yes, Minette, big up yourself. Kaylee Main, birthday today. Lily Rose celebrating a birthday today. Marcus M. Aurelius. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Ah.
Happy birthday.
That's all like Sue Crate's cousin.
This is what I'm saying.
Yes. As the brother of Platel.
Yeah. All right, that's it for birthdays.
That's it for birthdays. So.
Very good. Very
Close
good.
off with the break, guys. That's what it is.
Yeah, we want to apologize to weather people today. We had Mrs. Liebit, Herta Liebit, but maybe we could get Herta later on in the week.
Maybe.
And we also had Mr. Salvatore Tomas Nuts. Salvatore Tomas Nuts. He's from Italy. He hate the name. All his friends call him Salty Nut.
Salty nuts.
Yes. Salvatore Tomas.
Salvatore Tomas nuts.
Yes.
Salty nuts.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh Lord, that is
I mean, the man not good weather, man.
mostly sunny skies today. Partly cloudy. Declare little or no rain is expected. That's it.
That is it.
Coming straight
Thank
from
you, Sal.
Gotta be hot. Gotta be hot.
That is wild. That is terrible. Lisa, please.
Lord have mercy.
Hey guys, thank you so much for stewing with us. Please do take care of yourself. Enjoy everything about your Tuesday. Stay safe. Christy, darling, thank you so very much. And to all of our stewards at home and abroad, thank you for chiming in.
Hey, that's a good one. I swear that's a good one.
If God is willing, we will see you right back here tomorrow. Take care of you, take care of myself, and also take care of yourself. We will see you tomorrow. Ayo.
Your ass still there?
Of course.
Yeah, your body is salty, you know.